Imagine logging into your credit report and discovering a debt you thought was long gone has magically reappeared as if you just missed a payment last month. What happened? A sneaky collector has re-aged your debt to make it new and keep it on your file forever. This shady collector trick is illegal and it could be tanking your credit score. Stick around because in the next few seconds I will teach you one simple phrase that can make that debt disappear for good and even get money in your pocket for their crime. This is Funik Rao, where I uncovered the money truths they don't teach you in school. And today I'm answering the question how to get a re-aged debt off credit report and why this shady collector trick is the #1 reason your old debt won't go away. And trust me, once you hear one simple phrase that can legally force them to remove it forever, you will never fear a collection agency again. Disclaimer: before we start, I'm not a financial advisor or attorney. I'm just learning and sharing what I discovered on my journey to understand money. So take this as information, not advice. The brutal truth about debt re-aging. Re-aging means someone lied about when you first defaulted on a loan so they can push that debt out past that legal time limit. Under federal law, negative marks must come off your credit report 7 years after your first missed payment. That's the law. But unethical collectors sometimes reset the date of first delinquency on your account. They do this so your old debt stays on the report years longer and looks fresh and scary. This not only violates the FCRA and likely the FDCPA, but it devastates your credit and pressures you to pay money you might not even owe. Why would collectors do it? Because a newer looking debt can scare you into paying, and it keeps collector portfolios looking rich when they sell debts to other agencies. It's a dirty, illegal game. But you have the power to call them out. If you catch a re-aged debt, you can demand it to be corrected or face a lawsuit. How to spot a re-aged debt on your report? Pull your credit reports from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Look for collections or charge-offs. Then note 2 key dates. First, the last payment date with the original creditor, the collections account date opened. If you last paid bank X in July 2020, but the collection shows opened March 2021, that's suspicious. Other red flags: an old account reappearing, duplicate entries, a deletion date more than 7.5 years from the DOFD. Keep a detailed list. Original creditors, DOFD, creditors, account numbers. You will need this. The 7.5 years rule. Credit reporting timeline. Under the FCRA, negative items can only stay for 7 years from the DOFD. Roughly 7 years plus 180 days. That's the key. It's always the first missed payment that starts the clock, not when the collector buys the debt or contacts you. If you have collections beyond 7.5 years or with a newer delinquency date than reality, it's illegal. Step-by-step disputing a re-aged debt. 1. Dispute with the bureaus. Tell them that DOFD is incorrect. Include proof. Require verification. They have 30 days. Use strong. You will need this account's date of first delinquency is illegally re-aged. Please remove this item immediately in accordance with FCRA. If they don't fix it, that's evidence of failure. Second, debt validation letter to the collector. If they're calling you, send a validation letter within 30 days. I request verification for this debt, including the original accounts, charge-off date, and payment history. Once you dispute in writing, they must stop collection. Use certified mail. Keep copies. The nuclear option. Complaints and lawsuit. If they don't remove it, file CFPB and FTC complaints. Consider a law. Under FDCPA, you can get up to 1,000 per violation. Under FCRA, you can get 100 to 1,000 per willful violation from each bureau and the collector. Collectors often settle quickly once they see you know the law. Common mistakes and myths to avoid. Myth: paying will remove it. Wrong. It can restart SOL. Myth: Re-aging is super common. Expert says true re-aging is rare, but when happens, it's illegal. Mistake. Not checking all bureaus. Mistake. Falling for credit repair scams. Real success stories: people have removed re-age debts by disputing, filing complaints, or threatening lawsuits. Some even receive settlement money. The pattern: identify the wrong date, document it, push hard. How to build your credit afterwards: pay your bills on time, keep utilization below 30%, use secured card if rebuilding, monitor reports regularly, keep old accounts open. Consistency is equal to long-term recovery. You now know the dirty secret. Old debt can't legally clinch to your report forever. Collectors broke the law by re-aging your debt, and you have the tool to fight back. Use that one powerful phrase: date of first delinquency, make them proof or delete it. Don't stay silent. You have got the fact, the law, and the strategy. Go claim the justice and deletion you deserve. If you find this video helpful, please like and share it with someone who needs to know their rights. Drop your question or your own re-aging story in the comments. I read them all. And don't forget to subscribe for more money truths and credit hacks. You have got this.